cabin lights are dimmed, and I'm about to have a very good rest. I love to fly. I like to disappear into another world for a while up there. I have the middle seat. I have actually 4 seats in the middle to myself. It's not a full flight. This is almost better than business class. I put the pillow in position. I buckle up with a blanket over my body, and I'm lying down. In front of me, there's only 2 people. One guy to the far left and one guy to the far right. The person on the far left, closer to me, is deciding also to get a very good rest and is declining his seat to the maximum so that a gap appears and he's peeping through, looking at me. I briefly acknowledge his presence. I'm thinking about my recent holiday to Canada. I had such a good time. I really enjoyed myself. And I'm briefly snoozing off. Suddenly, I feel something on my knee. A hand. Someone else's hand. Is the hand still there? Am I hallucinating? My body feels stiff, my heart is racing, I am in a fight or flight kind of mode, but I don't move. I try to sleep, I pretend to sleep, I don't really know what to do. I'm paralyzed. Again, another touch, this time on my ankle. I quickly open my eyes, look around to see no kids to be seen playing a prank on me. I need to do something. But what? Still in my socks, with a pillow under my arm, I confidently walk back to the end of the aircraft, into the kitchen, looking for the crew. In the kitchen, there's a young female stewardess, as well as her equally young male colleague. They see me coming. The girl is turning towards my direction, asking me, "Ma'am, how could we help you? Would you like to have a water or an orange juice?" Water, orange juice? I'm thinking to myself, that won't solve that problem. No, thank you, I reply and start sharing my story. My communication skills are good. They are well trained from working for many years in the corporate world. I'm glad I had the courage to speak up and share that story. They look at me, I look at them. And I ask them, because it's clear what I want. I want their support. Someone needs to come with me. Please come with me. I need your support. You need to talk to the man. You need to tell him to stop this immediately. Otherwise, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might scream. Everyone on this aeroplane will wake up. It will be very messy. I don't think anybody wants that. They both look at me with big eyes, a bit scared about my speech. And then they look at each other, and the guy is stepping forward. Confidently, he's following me back to my seat. Upon reaching my seat, I point to the man. I lie down again, and he is having, a discussion, some instructions, everything very discreet. Upon his return, he's briefly nodding towards my direction and walking off back to the kitchen. I trust the process. I trust the man. I'm lying down. I can't sleep immediately, but somehow I'm snoozing off. This story is 10 years ago. I have never told this story to anybody, not even my parents. Recently, somehow this story emerged. I had coffee with a friend of mine. She's the mother of a teenage daughter, and she asked me about my experience traveling the world as a female on my own, if anything had happened before. And of course, things happen. So I started to share that story with her, and I told her, please instruct your daughter, please tell her if something feels uncomfortable, she should speak up, she should get help. It's not worthwhile to just pretend nothing has happened. You don't know what develops. So you need to speak up, you need to get support, you need to protect yourself, mentally as well as physically. We have finished our drinks, we are about to leave, but of course my friend is curious, how did the story end? And I tell her, the flight was actually uneventful. I disembarked with a very valuable lesson learned, how to speak up.